Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, and yes, I am returning to the Cool Kids Club Dojo. I am returning to daily YouTube videos, and at least for today, I'm returning to Standard to see what's going on in Standard. Today is the day that the Divide, at least the day I filmed this, is the day that Divide by Zero was banned, Faceless Haven banned, and of course Alrund's Epiphany banned. So the first thing I always try to do is figure out what the next or future control build is going to be in the format. So here's what I came up with, played some games on stream, and you're going to notice, first of all, it's a Hullbreaker Horror shell. So we're trying to basically say no Epiphany, no problem, no Divide by Zero, no problem. I mean, no Divide by Zero. Let's be real. That banned in Standard, Hullbreaker Horror still can't be countered in Standard. One of the best things to do to Hullbreaker Horror in Standard was to divide it by 0. And because of that, I think this card could be, I think it could be a really good spot. I think it might be better in Standard than it used to be. They kind of took a key weapon away. I think that Lear and Hullbreaker Horror in Standard might be better than they've been before. So to get more into that, I know a lot of people are like, but Divide by Zero Lear, that was like this amazing endgame, and it was good. But I don't think you need Divide by Zero to make Lear good. You just have to, I think against like aggro decks, Fading Hope is enough. And now Divide by Zero being a card that all kinds of different decks could play that would interact well with Lear, whereas now if Lear hits the battlefield and you're running counter spells and you draw them after Lear hits the battlefield, they're useless. I think that Lear and Hullbreaker Horror are going to continue to dominate Standard, and I think people will be surprised by that. But there's a lot of work to do to figure out exactly how to build the deck. So for me, I started this deck with William Huey Jensen's shell from a Channel Fireball video he did a while back. Standard hasn't changed that much since I've been gone, so this is where I wanted to begin things. And 4 Considers, 4 Jwaris, 4 Revitalize, 4 Fateful Absence, 4 Saw It Comings, 4 Behold the Multiverse, 2 Deluges, 4 Doomskars. Doomskar and Emira's Call here are the only sorcery. Everything else is instant speed, and then there's Hullbreaker Horror. So you just plan to get a lot of mana, play the Hullbreaker Horror, and use the instant speed spells around it to run the opponent out of things until the Horror just wears them down and kills them. Now you'll notice this is a 56 card deck. It's because after playing the deck on stream, I have not figured out the right cards to finish the deck. Started with Cemetery Protector, this 3/4 flash, which was in the build of the deck that Huey played and that I played on a video. Didn't love it. I got flown over too many times. White has a lot of flying, green has a lot of trample. The 1/1s just didn't play and didn't seem to do what I need them to do. So another thing that I try in a game you'll see in the video is 4 copies of Sunset Revelry. Just try to out life gain anything that would try to aggro us. But I wasn't very impressed by these either. Teferi is very tempting, and maybe I'll try some mix of Teferi and Celestis, because Teferi is really impressing me in Alchemy. But I think Teferi has issues in Standard that don't really exist in Alchemy. Goldspan Dragon is one, and yes, it only hits for 4, but it still makes Teferi look kind of like a chump. And I don't know, we'll see. Maybe Teferi Celestis is a good solution for the rest of the cards. I'm sure that there are tons of others you want to say, like Test of Talents, more counter spells is a thing you could do, but mono white really punishes you if you have too many counter spells in your deck, so I'm very wary about that. Devastating Mastery can up the sweeper count, but it's still a bit slow. Mono white is of course a huge pain in the butt, and the Standard meta quickly identified that, oh yeah, nothing's really changed. It's mono white, it's mono green, and it's figuring out how to play decks that can beat that. So will I keep playing Standard after today? Not if I get bored, but we're gonna try to see. With Haven gone, I don't think that the monocolor aggro decks are nerfed as hard as we'd hope to change the format. With Divide by Zero gone, I don't think mid-range is going to be as good as they hope it will, but that's the thing we want to try, right? We want to see if we can build mid-range to control decks that aren't specifically blue like this one, that can compete against the mono white, the mono green, without completely folding to Hullbreaker Horror. If we can do that, then maybe there's some like Rakdos, Jund, some various decks like that that could actually shift the meta. And if they do, maybe white and green will have to play some different cards. But right now, it doesn't look like white and green have to change whatsoever. So if you guys are upset with having to craft new cards, it looks like white and green are still good until Kamigawa releases on April 10th. And I'm going to try at least give it a shot. We're going to try to solve that meta. So don't be surprised if these final 4 cards are like fluctuating. We try to figure out what it is. For the deck list that you're going to hit in the description, I think I'll just add this Teferi and Celestis, but those aren't in the video. But that's the next thing I suppose I would try. A lot of people on stream recommending Fading Hope, right? Yeah, Fading Hope. I don't see a lot of benefit in running Fading Hope in a deck without Lear. I think Lear made Fading Hope not just a completely wasted card in a lot of slots, but maybe 1 or 2 are okay. I just don't think it's very good against white, and I think it's only okay against green. So don't really trust Fading Hope. So this is the next version I'll try. That'll be the deck list in the description. I also have lessons in the sideboard because another thing I try and might be in the video, the Professor of Symbology. What did I just spell? The Professor of Symblablablas is another card I try in the deck, and that's why there's still lessons in the sideboard. And maybe that's fine. But anyway, let's dive in. I've got some interesting games to show you from stream. In general, I will probably record more of my videos on stream. I'm going to at least give Twitch streaming a bigger try in 2022 because I've learned to enjoy it quite a bit. As long as I'm having fun, I'm going to probably make some videos while I happen to be on there. It seems to really help entertain that audience. And my goal isn't to play favorites, although YouTube will, let's be honest, probably always be the favorite. My goal is to try to remind people how to enjoy Magic the Gathering wherever they happen to be watching it. Twitch, YouTube, hell, I'm gonna put some clips on TikTok, you'll see. Anyway, you can't see the deck very well right now when I have it like that, can you? I'm back, we're gonna give it a try, and I'll be back for the post-game wrap to tell you how it went, so let's dive in. I know you missed this. Let the nonsense begin. The Abs Avatar back in force. Our opponent brings out Jace. If we're playing a control mirror, let's go. My invitation only can try to prove its worth here. Whoa! Look at this little guy. Hold on. Hold on. Pet review. What the heck is he doing? Dude, this trash panda is on the move. Check me out. I'm here. I'm doing this. I'm here. I'm posing. I'm lounging. I'm fighting. I'm scared. I don't know. I guess, I don't know. Is that cute? That's something. That is quite the raccoon. All right. Now we can't look at the raccoon anymore. This is serious business. We have to play Magic the Gathering. Me? No. Our opponent foretold Doomscar, I'm sure. Couldn't be my cards. Jeskai. Soestus. Think we just can't let them get that far ahead and have that looting ability. It's a really good ability here. I kind of wish I had a disenchant in the deck now, especially if I can't divide by 0 and have outs in the lesson learn board. Let's do this now. Hit land drops, draw cards. If they get an untapped blue and then play it, they might test their talents, the Deluge, or something obnoxious. Yep, they got a Coast. So, what does their Jeskai deck do? It doesn't take all the turns anymore. So what does it do? Lear? Celestis implies Lear, right? Celestis Part 2. We countered the first one. I don't think we counter the second one. But I think once again, while they only have 1 mana available, we do Deluge. Good little threat. I guess Jwari. Do we save Consider for a Hullbreaker Horror? I don't think so. I think we can do plenty of digging here. Top. I might have regrets. They don't have anything to field right now. But who knows? Do I want to try to play the Protector this turn? I don't think so. I think I want to do it next turn. Maybe we foretell the Saw It Coming now. Cathartic Pyre. I mean, this has to be a Leer deck, right? Leer Horror. I think we're in a good spot against it. How many basics do you think they have in their deck? We only have the 1 field, and we see the 1 plains. There's no way that they only just have the plains. They probably have like 1 blue and 1 red. So using the field is probably a bad idea. They'll definitely have Hall of Storm Giants somewhere. Professor of Sim blah blah blah. It's been so long. No divide by 0, I'll just learn lessons this way. Teachings. Okay. Okay, gamer. They double spelled that turn because of the expressive iteration. That's really good for them. They're going to get to do so much looting. Because I'm not casting nothing. Nothing. Patience. They'll definitely have a removal spell of some kind, and they're running white, so they probably have Valorous Stance. We are in the land of Unscuffed Goldspan Dragon back in Standard, so like Valorous Stance with Goldspan's really good. Maybe that's something they do. So we don't want to just run this out and have it die. We gotta time it. Same with our Hullbreaker friend. Are they considering not attacking? I guess they see the Hall. Maybe they're worried about that. But there's no way they should be worried about that, right? Go. Okay. Staring contests continue. Imagine not being willing to attack with a Professor of Symbology. It's precious to me. We're not just going to turn that thing sideways. Hello. All right, we definitely want our Hullbreaker to work, and counter spells seem good. This spell can't be countered, so we need Absence to fight with it. And the opponent might go for it on their turn. If they do, we have to fight it back. I guess we could play our own Horror and try to interact with it. Oh man, it's going to get ugly. But I think we're actually going to need several of these. That's my prediction. We're going to need a lot of this stuff. You will have to discard. What do we discard? By invitation only, for sure. No! What you got? They're not tapped out. They have the Celestis. Oh yeah? You're gonna bounce your Professor of Sim blah 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 too? You combo gamer. What a machine. What is this targeting? This targets this targets that. Guys. You have no hope. All right, you get the professor some blah blah blah. Your horror dies. I'm reasonably sus that they have another horror. Might have another horror. Revelry gone. Oh, hi. Look who's here. Let's see if they do miss Divide by Zero. Do they play counter spells in their deck? Did you really go to a blue fight without counter spells? That's exciting. Draw 2. Tap out. All right. They're low mana. We could resolve like something like this now and make them interact with it. Or we could resolve this now. And they go for Doomscar, we bounce it. But they can't counter it anyway, and they can't divide it. If we pass the turn, they get a trigger from their Celestis. If we do something, they don't. I don't think that makes it worth it. I think we just say go. I think we're in the driver's seat now, if we get to be the one resolving horror on end step. I'm interested to see how they fight the horror. We have 2 instants to go with it. Is that really enough? Or should we deluge and try to fix that? Professor of Sim blah 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 returns. If they have enough mana and they pass with enough mana to play their own Hullbreaker Horror, then I think I go for Hullbreaker Horror to try to force them to do it now. And if they make me bounce my own horror, we invitation only. Yeah, they're passing with a lot of open mana. All right. Let's see what we can do. Can they double kill this? They're going to deluge in response. Okay. They don't have the mana to play their own horror anymore. This is a clue, not a treasure. They're digging. They're digging. I don't think they like their situation. Is the blue matchup more fun? I mean, that's an alchemy adjustment, right? Where they removed can't be countered. No, it's Fading Hope. Okay, you got me. There's still a Fading Hope gamer. That's going to get obnoxious. We're gonna be here a while. I hope you guys are down for the new format of my YouTube channel. We're just going to do 1 game per video. Because they're gonna be like this a lot. The full Landlordian effects are in progress. Opponent has discarded 2 lands. They go for their own Leer again. All right. Let's try to make that awkward. No Divide by Zero. Boing. 5 mana is a lot to pay for nothing. It's another bounce spell. No big deal. Reducing it to memory. We hardly knew ya, horror. All right, return target permanent. That's you. And we'll see if the opponent has instant speed Valorous Stance here. They do not. They really needed it. They really needed it. Yeah, get in there, boy. Or person? Really want another Saw It Coming. That's what I want. I want one more counter spell to feel warm and fuzzy inside. Oh my goodness. Opponent has 23 cards left in their library. I have 34 because of how much looting they've done. They're not actually up cards. They're just low library. Their graveyard's as big as their deck. Come at me. Interesting. And they didn't go for Lear. I'm back. All right. Do your thing. Oh my gosh, my first ranked game of 2022 is this. It's this. And they bust out the... But they found their 2 cards. I was going to say they bust out the rope, but they didn't even quite hit the rope. They're like, where's my divide by zeros? So what did they put in the deck to replace divide by zero? That's a good question, because all the rest of this is normal. Pyres and Revelries? There must be something in there that replaced divide by zero, but it doesn't appear to be counter spells. Do something. It's your end step. Do it. Do it now. Rope comes out. I foretell a non-epiphany card. All right, 2 mana open, 3 mana open. I think it's too risky to go for the Protector. You gonna bounce that? Nope. Okay. The show continues. Yeah, all that they've done is add Professor Symbology for Divide by Zero. They're basically the same card. Everybody knows that. That is what we call an optimistic Lear. All right, what do you got down here? We want instants. Fading Hope, usually the best thing to target when your opponent's a Lear gamer. Doomscar? Oh no. I wonder if they'll foretell it again. They have another one. Oh, baby. Let's go. The best draw to I've ever cast. Yes, please. Yes, I would like those very much. Like I said, it's like Divide by Zero. Basically does the same thing. Easy substitution. I mean, these better be some good lessons that you cast this instead of foretelling the Doomscar again. It better be good. Oh, we discard a Deluge to draw. Reeks of desperation. Oh, hi, there's 2 of me. What's the line? I'm like 6'6", Olympic athlete, and there's 2 of me. I think we just hold. I don't think there's any way we want to put 4 mana into this turn. And we're not discarding. It's Doomscar! Alright, which fun card do we want to play next? I think we'll just go for Protector number 2. Something tells me we can keep Doomscar at bay. I mean, if they just keep trying to cast Doomscar, they're gonna die. And this way we get even more creatures. The clock increases. Keep those fading hopes away. Which card? If we go for Memory Deluge, I guess bad things could happen, in theory. All right, 3 mana, make it count. 7 and 3, 10. Plus 3, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Fading Hope. 1 mana. 17, 18, 19 plus 7 is 26. Thank you for coming to my lesson on how to get wrecked by Hullbreaker Horror. Dun da 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 smash. Oh, they're nice. Calculated destruction. I'm back, baby. The one has returned. Mike the Kutch. Is that a word? Let's go. Do we hold the call? Is it possible we're going to draw 1 million lands in a row and we should hold the call? Nah. Nah. Just play it on turn 1. You're right most of the time. Should have held the call. Cave of the Frost Dragon. Is mono white still a thing here? Oh! All right. What a guy got to do to board wipe around here? So we can Saw It Coming the Elite Spellbinder, but if they go for the double spell, Saw It Coming isn't very good, and we're gonna wish we'd cast Behold. But I guess next turn we can hold up Behold and Protector if we use Saw It Coming now, and we can still use Consider to dig for sweepers. Paging Doomscar. Doomscar, where are you? It's time to report to work. You don't get the day off. There are small white creatures in Standard. They have to die. A taxi. 18. Ass Pirate returns. Okay. Let's consider. Did you know you get a +1/+1 counter here? Like pre-combat if you play it that way? We're just going to use it. We're just going to use Saw It Coming. It's not very good against them. Just burn it. Light it on fire. Get it out of our hand. Avoid a Spellbinder. Hit me. I want you to hit me as hard as you can. Huh. All right. If they attack next turn, they don't train. We block 1. We take 5. That's not very much. Maybe they commit harder. But then our Protector is going to die to our own doom. Not very appetizing, to be honest. All right. We hit him. Or we could take this in Deluge and just have Deluge cast. That is a little appetizing. I'm going to do it. Patience. We have to remember the name of the game around here is patience. I'm like so happy to be back. I'm so excited. I'm almost casting my spells too quickly. I'm forgetting the win con. Dahlia! Oh my god. Free extra card on Deluge. He owned. Get wrecked. Boom shakalaka. Legion Angel, good one. Flies, gets over the protector. Probably the best thing they could do there. So what do? Do we dig with the consider or save it for the protector? I think we have to dig. More dig. It's good. Think. All right, let's foretell the Doomscar. Let's plan on Revitalize Behold here. Try to catch 2 angels with the Scar. There is a chance we can Behold into a Saw It Coming if they go for angel number 2. Two life. Like, that's at least 1 more life than we need. Coward. I hope they don't have a, what is it? Valorous Stance. That would be pretty brutal. Doesn't seem like they have anything. Those are good. Let's save this to go with the horror. We need 1 more land, but it's almost there. Easy. Go for the Doomscar or rely on Horror Consider to take over the game? Let's Doomscar. A little more setup won't kill us. I wonder if they go for the angel here. If they do, it's a little sus. Because if you don't know my hand, you've got to be afraid of it getting countered. If you do know my hand, it's 100% the play. All right, Adeline. Usha. They don't have any spells, so we have to exile an instant from our own graveyard. And then we can start protecting ourselves. Have you considered I might have a 1/1? All right, so we can't Hullbreaker combo. Oh yeah, we can. Easy. Magic is easy. Just draw what you need. Merchant, where are you? Wherever he is, I hope he has that smile on his face. I don't see how they do it. All right, they're gonna play Legion Angel. They're gonna go Legion Angel up some Legion Angel. Would you like to attack me? It looks like it wouldn't work out for you. All right. Time for the true Minister of Pain. Boing. Hoya! Release the Kraken. Do it. Play something. See what happens. Play anything. Dude, did people forget how to salty scoop while I was gone? Everybody's playing it out. I'm so confused. It's over here. It's this red button. You just press it. Am I making anybody nervous? Oh, get in there. Go away. Nom. What kind of white mage are you? Where are your creatures? What happened to them? Brutal Cathar with 3 more mana open. Well, if they have to pay 1. No, let's see. That doesn't work, right? So I just play this with this on the battlefield. It bounces. And then we have to find a 1 mana card, I guess. So they can play it again if we don't find a 1 mana card. And I think we got all the considers. There might be 1 more. But I don't think... Like, if this comes down and takes the horror, I'm not exactly panicked. So long. Thank you very much for playing along with my nonsense. Miss Lethal. No, wait, did I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Miss Lethal. It wouldn't be me if I didn't come back and miss Lethal. Go ahead. Get it out. Comments. Just, you miss Lethal. Timestamp. Why you bad? Our goal here isn't to kill them. It's to make them regret all of their life choices. People are so nice today. Oh, we get the... Oh, they send the love. Okay. How am I supposed to be my evil self if everybody's going to be so nice? It's kind of disgusting, to be honest. I'm disgusted. Davriel Avatar. All right. We've got 3 lands. We've got no Doomscar. We go first. We draw some cards. We'll keep it. This is mono white. They just play mono white. Nothing but mono white. Oh yeah, this is what standard is like. Ass Piratry running wild. They're not going to put a +1/+1 counter here because they won't train, right? So I can say go, and I can absence on their turn. Can also hold up a counter spell. More Ass Piratry. Do we try to dig for Doomscar? Or do we counter this? If we take this, it's going to be so much damage. I think we do this. And we bin it, even though we do need the land. Oh, that's... But we have to try to get... We have to try to get deeper. Sweeper or nothing. And we get absence-minded. Slows them down a bit. We save the Saw It Coming for their next play. Because they're just going to try to do this again next turn, but now we only took 1 damage this turn. Maybe we're going to dig. Fleeting Spirit is really freaking good against us. This card... They can just discard a card to exile it to play around Doomscar. Our Doomscar has to still win us the game. We might never draw it, But it has to, when we do draw it, because we're optimists, it does have to win the game. We're getting ass-pirated into the ground. Look at these nerds. Down to 6. Okay, trying to get land, hit land. All right. Let's try to find... This goes just as deep as a deluge, although we might be able to cast it later, but we can get the revitalize off. No. No. Deck. Deck. Not funny. We have to hit something here anyway. Why countering this and we just die? So we have to hit something anyway. Need to want like Fateful Absence or... My god, we just hit nothing. We're just dead. Well, that's a game of Magic you can play. If you're against mono white and there's no sweepers in your top whatever. It's the new meta, guys. New meta. Thank god mono white is still playable. We go first. No white mana, but we can gain some freaking life. Easy keep. Easiest keep of my life. Content hand acquired. The heck? Who are you? I don't know what it is, but I know a creature gamer when I see one, and we destroy those. So, yay. Could play this tapped and just start spamming Revitalize, but I don't know. There might be something counterable here. And we really want to draw another white anyway. What do you guys think? What do you think? We can Fateful Absence it. We can draw a white and Doomscar it. We can Jwari it. But why would we Jwari it if it's gonna die anyway? To keep Day-Night from happening? There's no way I'm gonna Jwari this, right? Because then we just miss our land drop and do nothing next turn if we draw anything that isn't a Plains. So we definitely... This enters and we Revitalize and we draw white and we win. Or... we go get white and we just Doomscar this board. 5 head. Not only that, we intentionally do this before the end step in case the opponent fetches and plays another creature. Oh no, I got impatient and I did this too soon. Please don't use your mana to play another threat. I would be so sad. They didn't do it. They might not have it. It's fine. Hey, at least it won't be a Town Razor Tyrant. At least that's not going to happen here. Thick Adversary, awesome. Sort of exactly what we want to go against. Good draw. You get nighttime. Dude, it's going ham here. I think this is fine. They're still only using it once. Or not at all. Whoa! Bro! Angel Fire Ignition. See what we see? Pew pew. Let's keep it daytime. See what we see. Shouldn't have played the land before doing that. I thought I was just going to play land pass, then I remembered day night, and now I drew a tapped land. Punished. We might really need that too. Go away. Go away. Okay then. Cool. Could get rid of this. But we won't make 1/1s. I don't know about that. Like, how good is this really? We take 6 and we're at 9, but we gain it back. Nice. But we gain back 3. I don't know. I'm just going to take their threatening card. I'm just going to take it. Bro, like, really? 4 of them? Shuffler's fine. Wow. It's getting scary in here. Come and get it. You got a 1-mana kill for that? Or did you forget that this was a possibility? Or do you have a master plan? You mother trucker. My lord! They didn't play that pre-combat, though. Okay. I don't have... I'm gonna lose. I can't believe I'm gonna lose. What the hell? Well, this game was... Revitalized City. What did we Doomscar? We Doomscarred 3 creatures, right? And they just ran us out of toys? I think the Protector play on the Angel Fire was really bad. I wish I had never done that. I have regrets. All right. I need them to play a spell. They didn't play a spell. Okay. Well, that sucked. But we go again. And puck rhymes with a word I've been thinking lately. Also, our hands have been weird. That's not just me. Our hands have been weird today. Let's go. Nobody got time to say hi. You think this is a social call? This is the arena. It's about destroying you. I'm not here to make friends. Ever. Ever. All right, here come the little black critters. How is this matchup? What's going to be important? Planeswalkers, I guess? Getting drained? Sunset Revelry and Revitalize is a lot of action. Okay. Just more of the same. Well, if they don't die, these don't do much. They're just kind of a slow clock. I guess. Yeah. These are definitely not good without a good target. At this point, I think I need to find a line where I Sunset Revelry and then I Fading Absence my own tokens. You tap out? Got him, coach. Feeling aggressive. Probably has another one. Another Orcus, maybe. Maybe a little race. We are the deck with 4 Revitalize and 4 Sunset Revelry. Maybe we just, you know, make them think about these attacks they're putting on us. See? Oh, never mind. There will be no thinking. No interest in that here. The hook. The hook. Yeah, they needed that. If we're not going to help them die, they needed that. I guess they... Okay, they go get this. They must have another Orcus. They must have another Orcus. Just all Orcus deck. You haven't seen that in a minute. I guess we gain life and draw a card here. Moving along, moving along. No fear in this player. Okay. Good draw. Opponent taking us to Value Town. We haven't drawn a card draw spell yet. We've drawn all 4 Sunset Revelries, 0 card draw spells. Maybe Sunset Revelry should be another card draw spell. And then we can have more of these games. Is the Shuffler just... Shuffler's at a whole other level today, I would say.
You could have such power.
All right. We're behind in this game. They've only got 2 cards in hand. If they have an Infernal Grasp, we get punished. But I think we just have to make our plays here. Looks like it's going to pay off. Probably a Blood on the Snow. But I guess if they're going to get Lulth, good. We could have taken land and had Revitalize Horror. save the one we have rather than go for the double. So this might be wrong. But it wouldn't... I guess we could have bounced the blood on the snow. Stop the board flip.
Are you enraptured by my beauty? A gift in exchange for loyalty.
Break them again? They're empty-handed. They would have to, in their top 2 cards, draw targeted instant speed removal. Make them have it, I guess. You don't Doomscar this spot. They just would make more spiders. It's a total waste of your turn. Really bad idea. I guess I'm going to play around sorcery speed. Good lord. Good lord.
Open your books to page 17 or something.
Another blood on the snow.
I never thought I'd miss the library.
Another dispute, because why not? Like, my god, their deck just popping. Absolutely popping. Why not? They don't hit a 1-drop, that's good.
Great, so much for a new start.
If we hit a land here, we can cast Revitalize. Shuffler. Okay, we kind of got to do the same thing with the Consider here. Well then, what's it gonna be, opponent? It's a lot of value, but okay. I guess with that on the stack, they haven't activated Lulf here, so let's do this. Maybe they go for Blood on the Snow now because they see only 1 mana open and they're desperate to kill the horror. No, they do not. You're late. But still might have enough time. That's too bad. But it's okay. We just get a good little flashback deluge and we can probably get ahead. They do not quit, do they? Good Lord. Interesting. Why would they do that? They could have resolved Lolth. Is that their 4th Deadly Dispute, by the way? We have been outdrawn all day. I feel very comfortable saying our opponents draw better Magic cards than we do, and it happens. But my goodness, 4 deadly disputes in the matchup where it's good. Still, I think they should have resolved the Lulth. I guess we're kind of lucky they drew it and, you know, got thirsty and needed to play it. That's pretty good. But my God, they just don't stop. Let's see, they're gonna play Lulth. We're gonna counter this. They're gonna play Lulth. Then I guess we Doomscar and we're not quite dead. Absence doesn't do it. Yeah, I guess it has to be these.
Children drench their hands, aren't I?
Mana short of Doomscar, Hall of Storm Giants kill Lulth. Brutal. Just brutal. What could we draw? We could draw a Fateful Absence. We've seen 2 though. Definitely have to do this or we're just gonna die.
Generous. And we will slay our enemies.
Hive is a good one.
My will cannot be denied.
Gotta make it good. It's gotta be good. Okay. Okay. Can't block it, so we have to play the Hullbreaker and Behold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many Considers are left? 2 Considers are left. We know a good amount of the bottom. There's one of them. So the other one is like somewhere here. It all has Menace. So we can go to 1. And if they kill one thing, they win. Four Sunset Revelries, 2 Revitalizes. That's what we've done so far.
I'll tell you a secret.
Just have some blanks in your hand, opponent. Not good enough. Needs to untap. Untap achievement unlocked. Lol, but I played a land for no good reason. Misplays 4 days on the land drop so far. Indestructible Hullbreaker Horror Pog. Easy, guys. 1 life. Against Hook. No problem. No problem. Scully. Agent Scully reporting for duty. Gassy gassed. It's gonna be close. It's gonna get close here, guys. The gas tanks are so low. They're so low. No. No. Not great. Not the card. 3 points short. Now remember, they can power up Hive and block, so we need mana open for field to stop that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can play Doomscar, Jwari it, decline to pay, but we can't power up the Hall. Use Hall, attack all. We'll lose the game. If we do that, we lose the game. They'll block, we go to 1. And they only go to 3. We have to find a way to bounce the Kalane. We have to. Kill the land now, they'll turn it into a creature in response, and then we lose a life. You gotta think harder than that, guys. You gotta use your brain a little more than that. I can Jwari my own Doomscar to bounce the Kalane so it can't attack. And then I should have attacked with the Hullbreaker Horror. So this card has to be a blank, and then what do we need? Another blank? Because if this gets to attack, they can power this up, and then if I kill it, they power it up in response, then I'm at 1, they attack with this and they win, unless I have some way to block and bounce, which I don't have. I should have attacked with the Horror if I'm making this line, right? Oh well. Nothing we can do about that now. We've made a mistake, but we make it work. Yeah, and I could have left a 4/4 back in case they top Goldspan Dragon. If they top Goldspan Dragon, I think they win anyway, though, because I think they have enough mana to double pump the Hive. But they might not know about double activate Hive. Let's see what happens. Okay, in response to the activation, before it becomes a creature, we target it. If they activate it again, we lose a life. They do not activate it again. Yeah, I might have been playing this game around plays our opponents didn't know they could make, but I will take that. Never didn't have it, baby. And we are back for the post-game wrap, and I think the stats on Untapped GG are like 3 and 8, like 3 and 5. Better than that, it's like 3 and 5. In fact, I haven't. That's what I used to do. That's what they used to call me, Gun off the gray. I'm Gun off the white, I guess. Anyway, let's check the stats powered by untapped.gg. Download link in the description, supports the channel. So 3 and 5. I'm gonna credit at least a bit of this to I gotta warm up, and definitely to I have to fill in these 4 spots. You know, Professor Sim, blah blah blah, Sunset Revelry. I have to be on the draw less, and I just, you know, I gotta kick off the rust. I haven't sat at the computer and talked while playing the game in a while, and I think I did some silly things. So that's okay. It's not the end of the world. Hopefully you enjoy the video anyway. Of course, I'm always like watching the stats, so I'm curious if people like turn it off, or now they don't download the deck list because people really think that every video needs to be 6-0 to be interesting. But don't worry, if that's your belief, it's on the way. We got some mono green that I worked on that was doing very well, and over in Alchemy I went 6-0 with a new version of Esper, even after Lear and Hullbreaker Horror got nerfed in that format. So don't worry, there's plenty of winning to be done. We just got to kick the rust off. And for those last 4 spots, I'm really curious, what would you guys do with the last 4 spots in this deck? What am I missing? Leave a comment below. I wouldn't put more than 1 Fading Hope. If you say Fading Hope, I would not put more than 1. I just don't think that's good. And then after that, it's like up in the air. You could do a variety of negate, test of talents, disdainful stroke, syncopate's a card I'm interested in trying. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. So it's great to be back. Thank you for watching this video. As always, I will see you in the next video. Oh yeah, you are cool.